Hello friends, I am Sandeep. Welcome to my YouTube channel TechnoSites. Welcome back to our Arduino tutorial series. In this video, we'll understand the process of choosing right Arduino board for course project. With wide range of options available, understanding the factors to consider will help us to make informed decision or better decisions while choosing our Arduino board for the project or building the application. So there are different factors that are to be considered while choosing right Arduino board. First, we have to consider project requirements, then we have to compare different Arduino boards, then cost and availability, project flexibility and future expansion. So let's get started. The first factor that we'll consider is the project requirements. So inside project requirements, we need to consider different things. The first step in choosing this right Arduino board is clearly to define your project requirements. So we need to consider the following aspects while considering project requirements. First, project complexity. We have to determine the complexity of the project, whether it is simple prototype or more advanced system. Again, assess the number of input output that you will need to connect to the Arduino board. We need to check how many pins we are required as the input and output pins. Next aspect is a processing power and memory. So consider the computational requirement of your project. First of all, the capacity that is required for computation. Projects with complex algorithm, data processing or graphical interfaces may benefit from the boards with more processing power and memory. So whenever there is a need of the particular processing power or memory, so we can build or develop the projects which are having complex algorithms, data processing and graphical interfaces. Next aspect is the communication needs. So determine if your project requires specific communication protocol such as Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, Ethernet, GSM. So these kind of communication protocols, if required in your project, you need to decide the type of Arduino board that is to be used. Then consider whether you need multiple serial ports for connecting various devices. Devices like LCD, LED can be connected with Arduino board. So we need to check whether serial ports are available for that particular Arduino boards or not. Then the next factor that we can consider is a Arduino board comparison. So here there are again different aspects where on based on which we can compare our Arduino boards. So the first aspect, that is digital and analog input output. We need to check whether number of digital and analog pins required for your project. So again we have to consider input and output voltage levels and the resolution that is needed for the analog inputs. The next aspect is a processing power. Compare the clock speed and architecture of the microcontrollers. So on our Arduino board we are having microcontrollers, so we need to check what kind of clock speed and architecture is required. Higher clock speeds generally offer faster execution and better performance. Then next aspect is a memory. Evaluate the program memory, that is flash memory, and random access memory, that is RAM, available on each board, and we can choose the board according to requirement of the memory for our project. Larger memory sizes allow for more complex programs and data storage. Whenever we consider communication and connectivity aspect, we have to identify the board's built-in communication options such as USB, UART, SPI, that is serial peripheral interface, I2C, that is integrated circuit, which is nothing but a communication protocol, Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. Again, we can consider additional connectivity requirements such as Ethernet or GSM based on our project or application. Cost. Next thing we are going to, or next factor that we are going to review is a cost and availability. While functionality or features are important, but cost and availability are practical considerations. So let us discuss them briefly. So whenever we talk about the cost and availability, first thing we need to see is a budget. So determine your budget for the project, then compare the prices of different Arduino boards and assess their value for money based on their features. Second aspect is the availability. Check whether that Arduino board is easily available depending upon your considerations. Ensure that the board you choose is easily accessible for purchase or compatible alternatives are available within your locality. The next thing that we need to see is a project flexibility and future expansion. This is very important factor, we can say. So in this we can see that Arduino board supports various expansion modules and shields. Those provide added functionalities. So we can use these shields and modules. Again, assess the availability and compatibility of shields or modules that may be required in the future. Whenever we talk about the pin compatibility, check if the Arduino board has pin compatibility with other boards or shields. This allows for easy interchangeability and reuse of the existing hardware. So by considering the project requirements, Arduino board comparison, different features of Arduino boards, and taking into account cost, availability and future expansion, you can choose the right Arduino board for your project. So remember, there is no one size fits all solution. So take your time and evaluate your options for choosing the right Arduino board. Thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, share the video and subscribe my YouTube channel TechnoScience. Thank you.